Am I audible now?
Yeah,
Good morning. How are you?
a very good morning to you. I'm very fine. What about you?
I'm also doing well. Thank you so much for asking. So, how is your day going?
It's been good so far.
That's good to know.
May I know about you
Yeah.
as well?
So, I'm Nadia. I'm from Delhi. So, you're a YouTuber. So, do you upload clapping videos on your YouTube channel as well?
And some of them I do upload.
All right. All right. So, where are you from?
I am from Bihar, and if you ask me about the district, I am from Bhagalpur, Bihar.
Oh, that's nice. Actually, my mom is from Bhagalpur.
Oh,
So yeah, so I'm aware of the places in Bihar. All right, all right. Okay, so what do you do currently?
I'm currently a tutor. From- I run a private institute, and I teach English there.
Okay, you teach English.
Yes,
That's wonderful. Right, right, right. So how long have you been teaching English?
I have been teaching English for last 4 years.
For the last 4 years. All right, all right. So what motivated you to become an English tutor?
Actually, I have recently done masters in English, and
Oh wow.
when I was in bachelor's, I thought to learn and to teach English is a very good thing because it is a very common issue of students. I always thought that I would be able to learn as well while teaching others.
Right,
That's the reason I
right.
opted this profession.
Opted for this profession.
Yeah.
Right, right. Okay. So how many students are you teaching at the moment?
Um, Currently, I am teaching around 200 students.
200 students. Wow. So you only teach in offline mode, or do you also take classes online?
I told you about offline this time, and if you talk about YouTube, I have around 6.5K subscribers on YouTube, and I also upload the videos there for higher education like graduation or post graduation, and
Right,
speaking
right.
skills as well.
All right, all right. That's wonderful. That is amazing. So, what is one thing about an education in English in India that you think people get wrong, or common misconceptions about a bachelor's or a master's in English?
Yes, I have faced all this while doing bachelor's. I was always criticized that why I opted this subject. There is no use of it,
Yeah.
and even though I kept it learning, I continued, and I think I did the best.
You
And
did the
and
best. All
even
right.
and even today, I think that I'm improving myself day by day, and one day I will be able to find my best version. As I told you that this is also the reason that I am here.
So, how has your experience on clapping book been so far?
I have done around 10 sessions. Um, some of them, some of the tutors, I would like to say, were not very efficient to make me learn, and some of them were also very good. And I would appreciate your as well, your efforts and the way you are, interacting with me. I am feeling so good that I am uh, doing good, and I hope you feel same as well.
I do feel the same. I think it's a good interaction for sure, for sure. No two ways about it. So yeah, that's great. All right. So okay. Now I would like to also ask you, Aditya, like where did you pursue your bachelor's and your master's from, and how was the experience?
Experience, the things, as I told you that people criticized, but I went on whatever I had opted, and even in the classroom. Uh, I hope if your parents are from Bhagalpur, then you have heard of TNB College.
No, actually, my parents moved a very long time
Okay,
ago.
okay.
So I was born and brought up in Gurgaon. So they have been living in Gurgaon for almost 25 years. So my mom went to college in Bhagalpur. Uh, I don't remember which college. It was a women's college that I know, so I'm not sure.
Okay. It may be SM college. It's a women's
Yeah,
college.
I think it was that. I think it was that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I'm very glad to hear that you got a good opportunity, because some students, some of us don't get such opportunity to, uh, get the education at that level, and we often lack resources as well.
Mm, mm. Right. Yeah, this is the problem. There is a disparity between resources and the kind of quality education that you see in different parts of the country. And I mean, I would say that a lot of metropolitan cities, they have better education compared to other cities in India. Things are changing, but very slowly and steadily.
Yes.
So that is the problem. There's a huge disparity
Yes.
actually, and there's a huge disparity between education in private colleges or private institutes or private schools compared to government colleges, government institutes, and all. I mean, I went to a private school, then I went to a government college. And while everybody strives for a government college, I went to Delhi University. There are a lot of problems in them as well, right? There's lack of resources. The professors are not being paid. There are issues happening in UU as well at the moment.
Yeah.
So it's just, I would say the quality of education is also going down in government institutes these days.
I have a very, a curious question.
Hmm.
Uh, since your parents are from Bhagalpur, Bihar, so can I ask you
Hmm.
something that would you like to be called Bihari, or 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 whatever else?
That's an interesting question. Living in Delhi, people use Bihari as an
Yes,
insult, right?
yes,
So people have this very weird notion about people from Bihar that they are not that well educated or something like that. I completely don't agree with that, and I have no problem in telling people that my parents are from Bihar because they are educated. They gave me a quality education. So what do I have to be ashamed of? So and I think people from Bihar are extremely hardworking. We see so many people from Bihar coming out and doing so well. So yeah, I mean, like people have this notion, so it's on them, right? They have their own prejudices. So it's on them that they have not educated themselves and they hold such restricted. I would say notions about people from other parts of the country, and I think that this is a problem, especially in North India, that North Indians are I don't know, very judgmental about people from any other
yes,
city or any other place, right? So they have a problem with South Indians as well, they have a problem with Biharis as well, they have a problem with Bengalis as well. So I think that's the problem with people who have lived their life in a very restricted fashion
yes,
and they have not really interacted with people from other countries, other places in India.
yes. Uh, Especially the people of urban area, they judge
Hmm.
very early. If
Hmm.
if they meet rural people,
Hmm.
since
Hmm.
the most part of Bihar is rural. I think
Hmm.
this
Hmm.
is the reason that people judge often, very often. Even if
Yeah.
even if you talk to a foreigner,
Hmm.
if they know you,
Hmm.
even not by face, even by your name,
Hmm.
they know that you are an
Hmm.
Indian. You are judged. I think
Hmm.
they
Hmm.
just they
Hmm.
think that we are the country
Yeah.
people, and we are such
Yeah.
foolish or stupid. That I
Mhm.
think personally.
Right, for a foreigner, every Indian is just an Indian. There isn't a bifurcation that okay, this person is from Delhi, this person is from Bihar. Like they don't know, right? So the nuances exist within our own countries, right? And we know about those nuances. The foreigners don't. But I think people really need to get away from these preconceived notions and interact with other people to realize that that's not the case. I mean, even in my college, there were a lot of people who came from UP and Bihar to study at Delhi University, right? So they were doing well in the course. Of course, they were doing well because they enrolled in Delhi University, right? So a lot of times they face this issue. I won't say they face it at college level. I think this is mainly restricted to schools because children in schools still have not grown or they're not mature and they echo whatever their parents tell them. But I think in colleges it still gets better. I would like to
Yeah,
think that.
yeah,
And especially I would say like living in Gurgaon. Gurgaon is part of Delhi NCR, right? It's in Haryana though. So the large population here is the Jat population.
yes,
And I think they also have these very strong preconceived notions about people from
yes.
Bihar, which I don't agree with at all.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, anything else that you would like to add? Actually,
What about you? Have you lived in Bhagalpur all your life and have you moved ever or would you like to move?
no, I have studied there for seven 7 years, around 7 years.
Mhm.
And actually,
Mhm.
currently, I'm not in Bihar. I am teaching in Bihar. Actually, it is a border
Mhm.
area. I'm living in
Okay.
residing in Jharkhand and living in actually
Okay.
I say I am my institute is in Jharkhand.
All right. All right. That's great. So, what are the most common problems that you face while teaching English? Like, you realize that this is a mistake that happens more often.
Because our institute is situated as I said, it's in a rural
Mhm.
area, and the most
Yeah.
of the students feel very that English is a very tough subject. We are not
Mhm.
going to learn it, and
Mhm.
they they give up, I think. And
Yeah.
I try my best to to make them familiar with this language as much as possible.
Right. 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 Actually, speaking on Trappingo as well, I have realized a few things that, common mistakes that people often make, especially people who speak Hindi mostly. Just a very interesting problem, and you might also resonate with it, that in Hindi, when we write a sentence or when we speak a sentence, the format of the sentence is subject, object, verb, right? So, for example, we say, Maine khana khaya, right? So, the verb comes in the end. And in English, it is SVO, subject, verb, object.
Yes,
I
yes.
have eaten my food. So when people start learning English, the major mistake they make is that they translate the sentence exactly from Hindi to English
Yes, yes.
without making sure of this rule. So I find it very interesting, when you get into the linguistics and language, it's a very interesting phenomena.
Yeah, and people
Yeah,
do this mistake very often. And even
yeah,
I think that because I grown up with the same language, Hindi, speaking Hindi, so even
yeah.
today if I am speaking
Mhm.
something, I firstly think in Hindi and then speak in English. uh,
Right.
it is a fact that I am able to translate very quickly, but some of the
Yeah,
people are unable to do so, and this is the reason that they hesitate while speaking. They take time while
right.
answering the questions.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, totally, totally. The main issue is that, people translate the sentences in English. So one needs to be so comfortable with the language so the thoughts automatically come to them in English so that